Yo, what's good? It's your boy Youngie 2 times.
It's your boy X, man.
Yeah, man. Today we got another Kevin Samuels video for y'all. It says modern mothers raise single women or wives? Question mark. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all really hit that subscribe button. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Yeah, man. Let's get into it.
I am well. Let me turn these comments up so they won't be scrolling in your face. How are you?
I'm doing amazingly well. Thanks so much for asking.
Good. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 38.
All right. So
138.
What do you got?
What?
So I feel that it's a level of maturity when you get that mental. It's having substance. It's like I feel like this generation, if I can be completely honest, we're getting worse. It's getting worse. When you finally get to a level of no longer wanting to be seen and being strategic behind that to understand how important your arrival is. I'm Spanish, Portuguese, and Black. So I went through that stage of my life.
I hate when niggas say that. Niggas be looking black and shit. Talk, I'm Spanish, Portuguese, and then say the main thing that they really are. I'm Spanish, Portuguese, then Black. It's like, bro, your Black gene is very strong.
I don't. It's a weird thing though, because you know what it be though, because something like this is how things be breaking down. Like it could be like her grandparents could just be Black, and then her parents could just be both Hispanic people, or one of her grandparents could be Black, and then it just. I mean, it makes you Black. What
I think it is, maybe her mom might be Black,
or maybe culturally she grew up in a Spanish house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I think is that her mom might be like Spanish or Portuguese, and then her dad's Black, but she didn't really grow up around her dad, so she say that first. But I feel like it just be looking kind of clownish.
Thinking I knew it all, using my body, using my entire.
But that's the reality of it though. Is like when people, like you just said, when people grow up in a household where, let's say you have Hispanic mom, Black dad, right? Black dad's not there. Let's just say, right?
Yeah.
Then you identify more with Spanish people, and you might resent your Black side because of your dad. It should be deep.
Entitlement, and to be where I am now, I'm glad that I took that time of that solitude. I think that young ladies are not understanding how important solitude and isolation is.
I want to ask you something about something you said.
I don't know about that.
And I've been thinking about it while you were talking. Getting to the point to where you don't need to be seen. What do you mean when you say that? Because I know what I think. What do you mean?
When I'm being seen, I think that for myself, that's when you're a product of your environment for so long, where you just feel that you're going to remain that until you actually take the time to get around individuals. It's kind of like going the extra mile because it's never crowded. Getting up earlier in the morning to be less frustrated with your maneuver throughout the day. Like there's ways that you can go about that. So as far as being seen, for myself being raised, in LA, Inglewood, California, it was more so like I was a product of my environment until I chose that I didn't want that anymore because I didn't like how I viewed myself. But to everybody else, I finessed my way and had it all together.
I think what I was thinking is not wanting to be seen is go all. You're 30. How old? 38.
38.
Okay, so this world existed before you did. A world before social media, where women had to live for their neighborhood or their community. Women they cared more about their appearance to men and women around them. And today it seems like women are doing a lot of stuff for the gram. I
have to say that I totally agree. I totally agree. But I've also been that lady I've also been that woman that has did it for the gram, because you get.
Is that your career though?
I'm a trainer. I'm a personal trainer. But it was personal trainer coming from being broken, taking time to finally heal that brokenness. So I feel like I've always been that person too, to feel like, well, why I can't keep a man? Why am I'm praying for a good man, but am I a good woman? That's me now going into getting older. I think a big because I chose that mentally.
I think a big portion would be if women really would, I don't deal with women who have access to social media. And if you're a personal trainer, I can see why social media would be a part of your life because people want to see the product. But personal trainers existed before social media. Do you have any
Absolutely.
children?
Yes, I do. 20 and 14.
You got started young.
Yes.
Are you seeing anyone seriously right now?
Absolutely not. Not at this current time in my life. I think I needed that time to heal first.
Do you have daughters or sons?
My daughter is 20 and my son is 14, who is also autistic.
Okay.
So my level of thinking is completely different now.
So,
20-year-old daughter.
Did you raise your daughter? What do you say to your daughter about dating?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Mr. Samuel.
How are you discussing dating and relationships with your daughter at 20 years old?
I think that it's more being realistic and knowing that I can't watch her 24/7. So giving her the harsh reality of life. If you want to enjoy your life, you're going to need to grasp everything that you can as of this moment, like now.
Are you coaching your daughter to be single or a wife?
We're having like poor connection. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Interesting question. Are you coaching your daughter to be single or a wife?
What do you think most women coach their daughters to be?
I think inadvertently single, most likely.
Yeah, I feel like the thing about most women, they be coaching
Talking about
their
single
daughters.
moms, right?
Moms and
Or just moms
but
in
I feel like in a parent like household, they be like, yo, you don't need no, especially if the mom's like the stronger person in the relationship, they be like, yo, you don't need no man for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying? You know, just kind of put that alpha female in them so much that they don't want to be with them no more. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's usually single moms that do that. Because they kind of had to take like that kind of push where they kind of had to grind on yourself, focus on yourself, focus on your kid, do what you got to do, type of thing. Yeah. Not necessarily. Well, when you enter a relationship, you need to do this, do that. Make sure this is like this is like that. Where in reality, you really just thinking about yourself and what you feel.
Just speaking from your experiences, like. Like if I drove down that street and I got a flat tire, I'm gonna tell you, hey, when you go down that street, you're gonna get a flat tire. You might not, but you know what I'm saying? Based on my trauma experience, I'm gonna tell you that.
But also, I mean, credit to her. Like I feel like she seemed like she's in a place right now where she could be able to listen to something that somebody says to her, like Kevin or whoever, like where it's like, well, this is what you're doing wrong. Maybe you need to do this. Maybe you need to do that. I guess see how the conversation goes.
But I mean, in her sense, it might work for her because she look good. But how does that happen for somebody that's 38 and is now learning that she can't do?
Yeah, a 20-year-old kid and a 14-year-old kid with autism. That's tough. That's tough though, because like the market ain't really opening up for you, no matter how cute you are. Because some guys will be like, "Oh, you got all that going on."
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying? It's like then. He has to, especially if he doesn't have kids, he has to exercise a certain level of patience just dealing with her life.
Yeah.
Proves it. Hello? Testing, 1 2, testing, 1 2.
I can hear you, I believe it. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Thank you so much.
All right, I don't know. Sometimes. So are you coaching your daughter to be a wife or a modern woman?
I want my daughter to understand the importance of trying to be somebody's wife in this day and age and this era. It's very scary. So for me it means being realistic that we do hold the power, and it's not just from, excuse my language, it's not from the pussy. It's not.
Okay, now I'm starting. Okay, you hold the power, meaning women.
Women, we do hold the power. We can reset the tone and the bar, like over our existence.
That's what she lose, Kevin.
Go ahead.
Women own the power of what, though?
over our existence. So how we maneuver, we make choices within a 24-hour period.
Of course.
Everybody has the same choices. They're given the same choices within a 24-hour period across the globe. And what people choose to do with those 24 hours, it sets you up for what's next. So that's how I talk to my daughter.
Okay, so what I'm not hearing is you're giving your daughter any clear instructions on what to do regarding a man.
Clear instructions, how one receives.
Okay. Let's just talk like we're 4 years old. I got a 21-year-old daughter, and I very much have given her the instructions on not being a single woman for the rest of her life.
Absolutely, that's very important.
So she knows her father and my mindset, and I'm asking you as a mother, the way you move through life is your choices, but it's her. Because I didn't ask about her dad, but I'm asking, are you coaching her to be a single woman or a modern woman or a wife? And I haven't heard one or the other. I just kind of.
But I need her to love herself first before trying to go out there and trying to love or find love. You need to love yourself first.
Marriage ain't about
coaching
love.
her to.
Marriage is not about love.
It's a lot of things, Mr. Samuel. It's not just about love.
No, but it's not. But see, one of the things because I'm hearing modern woman, traditional woman, I'm hearing a lot of inner splicing, and this is part of the problem that women have. They don't talk directly to young women. That's why they come listen to me, because I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Young women are coming over here because women your generation aren't being clear. Go find a man, baby girl. You need a man in this world to live life with, because 90% of us are not going to be 94% of us are not going to be over six-figure earners. Most of us are going to be middle-income earners, and you're not going to be able to get through life on one income. You're going to need somebody to get through the end of life.
You need multiple streams of income. Absolutely.
You need a husband. Not multiple streams, a husband.
No, that would be part of the goal.
No,
that
most
you would
women
know.
need a husband. A husband, not a stream of income.
So we're not disagreeing with you.
What I'm saying, but the thing is, we're not telling women that they need a man. It's a stream of income. A man, not a stream of income.
You absolutely do. I am totally agreeing with you. But see, how one receives something versus how one delivery is, that seems, so that's why there's levels of perspectives from individuals. This is how we continue. This is how we heal, Mr. Samuel.
Okay, hold on. What you're saying?
You have to allow people their brokenness.
Hold on. No, I don't have to allow anything. Your brokenness is your problem. It's like my brokenness is my problem.
Absolutely.
When we come out to this world, you need.
But when we're motivators and inspiring people,
come
on now.
You can't overtalk me on my platform. You can't overtalk me on my platform. Now, I'm trying to be
with
polite.
all due respect, Mr.
No,
Samuel.
all due respect. Please don't overtalk me. That's one thing I don't do. I'll let you go. I'll let you flow.
Okay.
Mute her.
That's how you hold
I will
dialogue.
bid you a good night. I'm sorry for your dog.
Yeah, man, that was modern woman.
Well, that didn't go. I thought that was going to end a lot better.
Yeah.
To be honest, because it seemed like they was kind of agreeing.
Yeah.
But then she kind of kept trying to go to what she wanted to talk about.
That's modern mothers, raise single women.
Modern mothers.
Yeah. But before we get out of here, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We out of here.